Good morning everyone. My name is Jayesh Wangde. I am second year MBA student of SAS Institute of Management and Studies. I am doing specialization is operation management. Today's presentation is based on project life cycle. So we'll start the presentation. So project life cycle. Going next slide. What is a project? A project as defined in PMBOK guide is temporary endeavor undertaken to create unique product, service or result. All projects vary in complexity, but they all follow similar life cycle. All projects have deliverable, meaning they always product something. Project examples: new product development, building renovation, wedding, dinner party. We'll go on next slide. What is a project life cycle? Project life cycle is a series phases of a project, initialization to a completion. The life cycle gives a practical approach to problem solving apply to all aspects of the projects. Phases in project life cycle encompass sequentially and overlapping phases. A project life cycle typically has four major phases: initial phase, planning phase, implementation and execution phase, closure phase. We'll go on next slide. Project life cycle phase. Initial phase. The project need is identified in the initial phase. It signals the start of the projects. So in initial stage there are then implementation phase. The project plan is put into action. This phase is when people are carrying out the task, their plans. Then planning phase. This phase is where the project solution is further explored and steps necessary to achieve their goals. Then closure phase. This phase is finally closing for all the project process and handling over delivered to the customers. Now we'll go on next slide. The first phase explores the project concepts. Scope is defined during this phase. Feasibility studies are made in order to identify there is a business needed to justification to purpose the project. The project character is developed for approval. This is phase that the project team is assembled, the project manager is identified. Planning phase. This phase further details the scope of project. Tasks and resources are identified and assigned during this phase. The project manager coordinates the preparation of the schedule and project budget. Risks are identified ahead in anticipating any project status. Quality plan is developed to maintain proper standard throughout the project. Communication plan is created in order to ensure everyone is constantly informed the project status. I will go on next slide. Implementation phase. This phase is where the work outlined in a project's plan is performed. This phase consumes the most resources and energy. The constant and close monitor of the work should be done to ensure efficiency of the project execution. The status reports are important for all stakeholders involved. Deliverable are measures against the state of matrices to ensure quality is accepted. Closure phases. This is the last phase of the project life cycle and involves handling over final deliverable to the customer. Contacts are properly determined and equipments, vendor and staff. All stakeholders are to be informed of the project's closure. This phase is when the team review overall project and identify lessons to learn for future projects. Process. Process are the task, methodologies and that occurs within a phase. Although they sound like phases and process are not phases. We'll go on next slide. The process, the PMBOK arrange process into the groups accordingly to the when the occurs in projects. However, different process can be occur any time during the project phase. This graphic is representative of when this process typically occurs over the project life cycle. We can see this graph to understand things. So in first it is in an initial stage, then planning, and then closure. So we'll go on next slide. Initiating process groups typically occur during the initial phase of the projects. This projects group defines the new project or phase objectives, what is needed to achieve it, involves obtaining authorization for the projects or phase. Process group main output is a project character stakeholders. So some in right side I have given some things also. Planning process group typically occur during the planning phase of the process. Planning process groups does not just apply to the planning phase. Planning is an activity that continue it almost the end of the project, as projects tend to change as it programs. As skilled projects manager knows how much time and efforts to put into each stage of the planning as project change. So we'll go on next slide. Executing process groups typically occurring during the implementation and execution phase of the project. This process groups invokes a lot of management tasks and coordination with staff while the project plan is being executed. The output produced during this projects group is occurrent management deliverable. So now we are going on next slide. Closing process group typically occurring during the closing phase of the project. Formal transfer and deliverable customer, administrative closures and contract closure is performed a formally close of the project. Monitoring and controlling the process groups. These process groups occur on all the phases of the project life cycle, ensure that the process is the task and flag issues to the maintain project courses direction. The collects performance data through concern reports, teams such as status reports and team meeting. Final thoughts. While the PMBOK and PMI gives an outline of the typical project, no two projects are the same. A good projects manager knows how to choose which process and needed of their projects. Practically and programmatically is the best approach any project. Keep it. So here some references where I collect the data. Thank you.